this from a framework called BNI, Business Networking International. It's a local business networking for relatively small businesses, maybe small to small mid, if you like. And they all get together about once a week, and they effectively trade leads and they support one another. So it's like hiring an extended sales team. It's really, really, really powerful. But inside that structure, and it's physical, by the way, you sit down at a table, you have breakfast. It's usually very early in the morning. I did it for years with my wife when we had a landscape design and construction and irrigation business. But one of the big takeaways, and I've just used it ever since from that experience, was they called them one-on-ones. It's the simplest thing in the world. Make sure once or twice a week you'll find somebody that you haven't talked to in a while. It can be people you know, that's fine. It might be someone you just met. Look for complementary skill sets and capabilities. It makes sense to do that. You schedule a time. It's always the same, 30 minutes. You don't need to overcommit on this. It's just 30 minutes. You get together. One person goes first, 10 minutes all about what they're capable of, what they do, how they do it. 10 minutes the next person, same thing, what you do, how you do it, why you do it, what drives you. And then for that last 10 minutes, what you're going to find is you usually have hours of things to talk about in that last 10 minutes. And if you don't, it's awesome. Be polite. You met somebody awesome. You never know when their capabilities may be useful. Most of the time, though, you really wish you just had more time. I would encourage you to stick to the 30 minutes and push that to the next meeting, because that's what's going to drive the urgency for the next meeting. And it's going to make you think about them, just like the way when you decide you want a new car, you know, and you've never seen it. You see this awesome car, and you want it, and then you go out and you get it. And then the next day you're driving around and you see them everywhere. And you're like, what the hell? What is that? You know, there's got to be a good psychological reason for that. But until you had it, you didn't see it. Now you have it, you see it. But now you're going to have new capabilities. You're going to have new friends and colleagues. And honestly, some of the best relationships I have in the world have come from very similar setups. I do that now 100% digitally. I usually do between 2 and 3 one-on-ones a week, not every week, because sometimes I get a little buried like anybody. Man, I just love them. I mean, I truly, truly love them. I had one last week with a gentleman who has mastered the art of marketing funnels, right? And I'd been messing around with some of this for various reasons. And I just met with this guy. I learned more in 15 minutes than I would have learned in 15 days of my own real time. It was fantastic. And I had things to give back to him as well. And I'm quite sure we'll do business in the future together with mutual clients. So that'd be the big one that I would share today is get out there and do your digital one-on-ones.
Start getting skilled